Hey guys, Wario Style, and today we are reviewing the Surf On keyboard. This is a keyboard made by Walmart, the greatest brand of all time that I got for $10 that I actually went to the store to buy, which is like unheard of, I know. But without further ado, let's get on with the review. Alright, here we are with the review setup. You can see we got this Chromebook back here. We'll use that later for testing purposes, but for now, we're going to try and mess with the actual hardware. As you can see, there are some test keys right here. They feel okay. It's a $10 keyboard, so I'm not judging too hard. But the box is kind of like stuck in here. You got to do like that, and then you have to get out these bigger tabs, like so. And now, here we are. It's in this material, so let's get that out. Oh, what's in here? Oh, that's the cable. Okay, it's got this nice cable tie. Presentation is, I mean, I opened it and there was a keyboard, so there's nothing extra, no like instruction manuals or anything or thing you pull off. It's all very much basic, but I mean, I don't know what you're expecting for $10. And here it is. Oh, it looks like there is like a little instruction booklet. It says on wired keyboard, and it tells you what like some of the keys do, I guess. Whatever, we don't need that. The keyboard itself, let's undo this tie. Alright, and we'll plug this in to the Chromebook. Here's how it looks. It has a 10 key, a num lock, and I guess the num lock comes with a 10 key, doesn't it? That just proves how smart I am. You can hear that's how it sounds. Let's see if we can give it some power. Or does it take? It might take batteries. Let's see. It has stands, kickstands. That's nice. So you can have it like that instead of flat. That is a nice thing. Something you don't always get with something this cheap. The feel is, I mean, for $10, I don't know what you expect, but it's pretty good, I would say. Especially for that price. And it seems to have been connected to the Chromebook, obviously. Obviously doing some things. Let's see if we can get some batteries in this thing. Okay, so I got this. I looked at the back. I thought, oh my goodness, I'll use batteries. It needs batteries because I saw this thing. There's like some indents here, if you can see that. Yeah, like indents there. And I was like, oh, that's where the batteries go. No, it's just an indent and it does nothing. Like, I don't see the point. But also I was dumb because it's a wired keyboard, so it gets power from the device, not the keyboard itself. But while I was on the back, fooling around, trying to figure all that out, do you see that it's got these to keep it from sliding around, which is, again, it's nice, and it keeps it from, like, it's harder to move around than, like that, because it comes down easily like that. Even when it's receiving power, the LED indicators don't work when it's plugged into a Chromebook. But I tested that on a computer, and at least the numlock key is working fine. As you can see, when it's plugged into a actual Windows computer, the LEDs work just fine. But it's a weird thing. It has some extra keys like this, which if you're using this on Chromebook, then these will not line up with what they say because it's a Windows keyboard. They will do the things they would do on a Chromebook, not whatever it says it will do here. But for a Windows keyboard, it seems like it will work fine. I haven't quite tested it on one of those fully yet, just enough to see that this works. It's got this. I mainly bought it because on my Chromebook, I don't care about most of these keys. I mainly bought it because the Chromebook doesn't have a 10 key, And it's also great for recording videos if I want to like bring it into my lap or something when I can't do that with just the Chromebook. And for that, it's totally fine. It's like I don't know, if we directly compare the quality of the keyboards, then like this one's got a bit more like this one feels more like clicky than this one. Clicky probably not the right term, because I know it's like an actual keyboard term and I'm not a keyboard nerd, but for all intents and purposes this works as a keyboard, and that's what I'm trying to use it for, obviously. It's got all of this, it all works, and the main keys, if you're worried about using it on like a Chromebook, then it works fine, and I feel like it'll probably work just fine on a Windows computer. Alright, so I thought just for fun, I was going to test and see what each of these, if they work at all on this Chromebook. So like for example, obviously, if I type here, then the typing comes up, obviously. That is simple, and then if I hit like a number on the numpad, it obviously works. So I wanted to test some of these bonus keys though that it comes with, which is another cool thing about this keyboard. It has these bonus keys. So like if I click print screen, that actually works on Chromebook. It brings up the screenshot menu, which I was actually not expecting. But then also, if I go page up and page down, that also seems to work. If I insert a page break, and I scroll up to the top of this one and hit page down, it takes me to the bottom of the first page and the top of the second page, and then all the way down to the bottom of the second page, and it does that again. So the page up and down do work on Chromebook. Insert doesn't seem to work. Delete does work. Delete works. And it takes it to the end of the line, and then home takes you up to the top of the line, it seems. And home. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool that works, all things considered. I can open up the left click menu with this key, and then I wonder what the Windows button does. It brings up the Chrome menu. So a lot of them seem to work with Chromebook, but as you can see, when it's plugged in, the LEDs don't work in a Chromebook. So if that's really important to you, sorry, I guess. Alright, here's how the keyboard looks in the final setup. I think it looks pretty good. Think we'll probably use this in the future. And Wario style, see y'all next time, and in the next video.